His name, Merlin.
Hello, knights, lords, ladies, sorcerers, enchantresses, and everyone across the land of Ambion. Welcome back to Merlin Weekly. I apologize for this being late, but my god, does this episode suck! I am sorry. I am just... Okay, episode 11, season 5, Drawing of the Dark. Let me go over just how stupid this whole thing is after we go over the synopsis. After doing a random patrol after just a simple hunting mission, the Knights of Camelot with Arthur, Merlin, Wardred, Gawain, Leon, the whole ragtag group and some extras, find some Saxons that were attacking a courier that was delivering weapons to Camelot. However, one of the Saxons turned out to be one of the druids that Mordred grew up with, and now it's a test to see will Mordred be able to get the love of his life, or will she just become a victim in this whole entire war between Arthur and Morgana, because that's what's supposed to be leading up into this series finale, according to the script. Now, enough of the synopsis. If you guys have not seen this episode, I recommend that you stop the video here, go watch the episode, come back here, because I have a lot to fucking say. Are we good? Great. Because, oh my god, this episode was so fucking dumb. I understand the writers had to do a lot to lead into the finale. I understand that. As a writer slash showrunner myself, I understand the need to plug in a lot to make a finale happen. However, here's the difference between how to do a plot thread correctly and how to do it in the episode 11 standpoint. If you were to lead into the finale the way that you wanted to because of mandates, you take the time in previous seasons to make everything more fluid. You don't just make something so mundane as to insert character A to be pipeline B to plotline C. That's not how organic storytelling works, because that's the entire fucking basis of this episode. Mordred finds his long-lost girlfriend of Kara. Merlin finds out that he let Kara go because he thought that she was just an enemy Saxon trying to destroy Camelot, because whoop-de-fucking-dee, this war between the Saxons and the Britons has to still be shoved into our fucking faces. Along with that same thread, Mordred tells Merlin what the fuck is going on about him having a girlfriend, and how Merlin hasn't gotten laid since the Lady of the Lake became who she is today. Merlin keeps his fucking mouth shut until Arthur is just like, I'm gonna go on a hunting spree in the forest. They end up finding Kara, where instead of her being an innocent character that would have snuck into the palace and then tried to kill Arthur, like what we've already established in previous episodes, which would be the nom de guerre of enemies of the weak territory, she's instead just like, oh, Arthur Pendragon, I'll just take this knife out and try to stab him. Because we all know that would work out very well with Merlin at least 5 feet away from everything. And then just all of a sudden, oh, she's an enemy of Camelot. We have to make sure that she's executed for her crimes. And then when she's put on trial, it's the most mundanely dumb fucking thing I've ever heard of. I'm fighting for my rights. You had no right to kill our people. Which, if we actually stop to actually look at previous seasons, name at least one innocent individual that Arthur has killed on screen that uses magic. Name one innocent person. Don't consider anyone that's like super evil. Like someone that's purely innocent. Has he executed any magical being that's been purely innocent for what they have done? That is something that any fan would have stopped to think about after the trial of Arthur actually being better than Uther, because Uther murdered without any sort of logic or reason to what has happened, especially thanks to I Give You My Heart and all of those sentimental episodes that just showcase that Arthur is a good king. Not to mention the fact that it's a much more peaceful and resolved kingdom where even Merlin and Arthur have been in the same room when Arthur has said, and I quote, he has no qualms with druids. Druids, which are magical people, which are her kind, which is among the Fae that inhabit Ambion. But she wants to act all like this huge mercenary, just like, oh, I'm so big and bad, and I'm gonna make sure Arthur pays for his crimes against magic and all kinds. And it's like a huge backpedal into what is truly going on in the narrative. And then we have Mordred still just being like, I'm gonna free my lover because Arthur won't listen to me because my girlfriend is a sociopathic monster. Even when she stabs a guy in front of me and tells me to kill all of my friends, I still love her instead of want her to get some fucking help. No! We don't get any of that sort of logic to just stop and think, maybe who I love is so fucking out of her mind she needs help. Instead of trying to break her out, I should just have her rehabilitated and find out from someone just as magical as I am what the fuck is going on. No! Because we have to set up for the fucking finale, which leads into a pointless breakout scene, a pointless murder, people scrambling to find Mordred and Kara, Mordred about to pull out magic because Kara's a sociopathic monster, and then him getting knocked the fuck out because Galahad and all the other knights are just sick of his bullshit of having a tantrum 4-year-old act, to then him just being all mad at Merlin because he's the only rational one here about maybe you shouldn't be breaking someone out this way and just instead plead your case over time because Arthur isn't that fucking dense to make everything a lot better. And then all of a sudden, because Merlin finally reaches out to Arthur because he's not as pig-headed as I already stated before, Kara decides to shoot her own self in the fucking foot so that we could have Mordred go all the way to Morgana, who hasn't been in the fucking episode at all until this point, then just all of a sudden drop the biggest goddamn bombshell that we all goddamn know and love today of, we know who Emrys is. God, who's Emrys? Well, you stupid bitch, it's Merlin. Oh my god! I fucking hate this episode. Like, I have a lot of episodes that I hate with a burning passion. You guys already know this. I have a list of episodes that I hate from this goddamn show. But I feel like this is one of the top 5 worst episodes of Merlin because it's so lazily rushed in to make a point of, we don't have enough time in the story to tell a compelling way into why Mordred would betray Camelot other than we introduce a love interest who's gonna die so that he'll run to Morgana to tell her the obvious note that would take a 5-year-old to figure out so that we can have the big finale of Saxons versus the Britons because Ambion is England. Whoop-de-fucking-dee! Congratulations, Merlin writers! You made a huge piece of shit! I hope you are happy with this, because I'm not! But we're at least now about to head into the final 2 live-action episodes before we go into the Sims-based, fan-created season of what was left on the script floor to make everything go full circle into the Merlin canon for at least this interpretation. And with that, I'll see you guys next week for part 1. I'm not doing both parts at the same time because God no. There's too much that's angering me at this point. No. You're getting this in 2 parts and then afterwards we're working towards the final fan-made season to go with the final full-blown live-action season. I look forward to seeing you guys then, and I pray to you all that you know at least some magical incantation that can make me calm down from this anger train that I'm on right now.